Hello, co-creators. It's Dawn again, and it's Sunday, April 20th, and I think this is day 14, 15 of my challenge. I'm not sure. I'd have to look, and I don't want to mess up the video I'm recording. So, my parents were here this weekend, and I ended up having a really great time with them. Probably the only sore spot was about 45-minute drive yesterday where it was my father complaining and us listening. But other than that, it really went well. Today, it was just so awesome. I have to tell you guys how perfect this was. I just kept hoping and planning and praying that, you know, everything would go smooth today, and we didn't know where we wanted to eat, and they were like, well, we can drive out to one of the malls and go to Maggiano's, which is kind of like a chain restaurant. And I'm like, oh my God, we're in Chicago. There are so many great Italian restaurants. Why would we have to go out there? But I said, you know, whatever you want to do, you know, we'll figure it out. So they had some friends with them this time. They've been traveling cross country with some friends and kind of meeting up and then splitting up. And so they came and picked me up. And they said, well, we want to drive down Lakeshore Drive. I'm like, that's a great idea. And we were going to go to this pizza place that I know of that has lots of parking for my dad's big truck and all this kind of stuff. But we're going to drive down Lakeshore Drive first. And then my mom said, oh, does that Italian Village restaurant still downtown? I remember going there with my girlfriends when I was in college and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, it's still there. So I said, well, get off, you know, here at Ontario, Dad, and we'll go up to, you know, State Street and go past Macy's and try to figure out, you know, where it is, because I couldn't, of course, remember what street it's on. And don't you know that the roads were closed and this and that. We had to make a left on Clark. And I said, oh, well, why don't you try making a left on Monroe? It was right there. The restaurant was right there. We didn't even, it's almost as if we were just homed into it. It was unbelievable. And they have valet parking, so we had no worries about parking the truck. And we get in. It's totally crowded in the place, but there's lots of couples. And I said, we have a party of 5. Oh, I think we have a table of 5 right over here. We walked in the place. Those of you that live in Chicago know that the Italian Village after about 5 o'clock is very crowded most nights, and you usually have to wait. We walked right in. Unbelievable. And it was so perfect, and I had such a wonderful time. And my mom's friend that was with them this time, their daughter passed away in December of cancer. She had breast cancer, Hodgkin's disease. She had every kind of cancer you can imagine over her lifetime. And she was only 46, which is just a few years older than me. And when I had found out about her passing, I was inspired to walk the Breast Cancer 2-Day here in Chicago. It's the Avon Breast Cancer 2-Day. It's on March 31st. And so her mom gave me money to put towards my raising money, which was great because I have to raise $1,800 by May 31st, and also a picture of Angel. This is Angel that I'm going to put on my t-shirt to commemorate, to think of her, remember her, because that's why I'm doing this walk. So it was really kind of a special emotional moment. It just was really amazing. So I had an amazing day because of course I went to the Center for Spiritual Living, their Sunday service this morning, which is always amazing, and I went there this morning, and then I had just this perfect day with my parents, which was, like I said, unbelievable. I mean, I love my parents to death, and we really have fun together. It's just, my father really doesn't like the city, and he gets really cranky and kind of freaked out and fearful when he's driving around in the city, and it just, you know, our other visits were nice, but this was the nicest. It was awesome. So just kind of high on all of that. So nothing much else is going on. Just been really spending time with them and continuing my running program, which has been going pretty well. Kind of have some allergies right now, but I'm trying to pretend like I don't have allergies. So I have to start believing I don't have allergies, and then I won't have allergies. To ask Justin about that one, because he's cured himself of allergies. So if you're out there, Justin, honey, you got to tell me how you did it, because I'm ready. I need to get rid of them now before they ruin my whole summer, which they won't, because I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe they're going to go away. Anyway, but and work is going pretty well. A little hectic. Need to hire people. But since I have this newfound voice, I'll just keep asking for them to hire people, and they will. Or maybe I should just believe that they're going to hire people, and then they will. I think that's a good idea. Not much else going on. I haven't been keeping up with the Plenty of Fish. It's kind of dying down a little bit. I don't know, I'm really bad at keeping up with stuff like that. So next week, one of my goals is to scroll through and kind of respond to at least 3 or 4 ads, just to kind of get the ball rolling. I've noticed with those kind of websites, you really have to kind of do a little legwork yourself, which I'm lazy, so I need to work on it. That's about it. I'm really just super ecstatic today. I'm just having a great day, and got to eat lots of sugar this weekend, so I do need to keep running. I think I've had cake every day for like 3 days straight, which has just been awesome. And all these home-baked cookies. We went to our relatives yesterday, and I'm just eating and eating and eating. So it's time to get back to the normal program, I guess. But I've really, really enjoyed this weekend, and I know that if it wasn't for the fact that I've done so much work on, you know, my positive affirmations and trying to think positively about things and all of that work that I've done in the last year, I would have had probably a mediocre visit with my parents, because I would have been fighting with my dad and being upset because he was crabby, and you know, it just doesn't bother me anymore. I try to, you know, be as calm as I can, and I made a couple smart aleck comments, but nothing too bad. And sometimes I just can't hold my tongue, you know. What are you going to do? But all in all, I would say it was a fabulous visit. I'm thrilled I got to see them. I don't see them that much, so I'm so happy that I could enjoy and cherish it instead of worrying about it and being mad and freaked out about everything. It was just smooth and beautiful and just wonderful. So I hope everyone's having as great of a day as I am, and I look forward to your comments. And I really love this community. That's the other thing I wanted to say, is I haven't said enough of it. This has just been so awesome for me, because I just love that I can pop on the computer and get a little encouragement, and you know, I feel like I'm helping other people along, and it's just so great. So I love you guys. I can't wait till the Chicago meeting next Sunday, where I get to meet some more of you in person, and hope that everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Bye.